Silence. It's something many of us shy away from, often seeking noise to fill the void. But what if I told you that embracing silence could be one of the most powerful tools for transforming your life? Yes, silence, in its purest form, holds a secret. A secret that could change everything about how you approach your mind, body, and emotions. In today's fast paced world, we're constantly surrounded by distractions: the buzzing of phones, the endless chatter, the noise of everyday life. But in this stillness lies the potential to unlock clarity, healing, and creativity in ways you never thought possible. What happens when you allow yourself to truly embrace silence? What profound shifts could unfold in your mental and physical health? In this video, we are diving deep into the hidden power of silence, uncovering how it can clear mental clutter, enhance emotional well being, and even improve your physical health. It's more than just a break from noise, it's a practice that has the potential to heal the mind and body. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of how silence can become your greatest ally in your journey toward growth and transformation. You will learn practical ways to incorporate silence into your daily routine and why even moments of quiet can lead to extraordinary changes in your life. We'll also address the challenges you may face when trying to embrace silence and how to overcome them. So stay with us until the end and discover how silence could be the key you've been missing. Welcome to our channel, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on more life-changing insights. Before we talk about the impact of silence, let us first understand what silence truly means. It's more than just the absence of sound. Silence, in its truest form, is not simply about being in a quiet room with no noise. It is a state of inner peace, a stillness that allows the mind to rest and reset. This deeper form of silence is something many of us rarely experience, and yet it holds immense power to heal and transform. Silence is between the actions of the mind and the shadows. The concept of silence can be divided into two distinct but interconnected types: external silence and internal silence. External silence refers to the absence of noise around us. It's the quiet moments when the world outside slows down. Perhaps it is the stillness of nature, the calmness of an empty room, or the peace you feel when you step away from the distractions of everyday life. These moments of external silence can be fleeting and may seem insignificant at first, but they provide an opportunity for the mind to step away from external stimuli. However, external silence is only one piece of the puzzle. True transformation begins when we focus on internal silence. Internal silence is the stillness within your mind. It's the quieting of thoughts, the stopping of the constant mental chatter that often distracts us from the present moment. The mind is naturally active, filled with an endless stream of thoughts, worries, and distractions. But when we can create space within ourselves, when we can quiet the noise in our heads, that is when we tap into the power of internal silence. Internal silence is not about blocking thoughts entirely, but about observing them without judgment and allowing them to pass without attachment. It's about creating a mental environment where you can focus, listen, and reflect without the constant interference of a racing mind. This is where the true magic happens. When your mind is at rest, it becomes much easier to access clarity, creativity, and a sense of inner peace. The difference between external silence and internal silence is significant. External silence can be achieved by removing noise from your environment, turning off the television, putting down your phone, or stepping away from the busy world. But internal silence requires a deeper practice. It demands self-awareness and the ability to observe your thoughts without becoming consumed by them. It's a practice that requires patience and consistency. Once you've identified a pattern and internal silence, the process consistently starts with listening as well as hearing, so you can then deliberately pay attention. Many people find external silence relatively easy to attain, especially in today's world, where noise can often be turned off with a button. But achieving internal silence is a different matter. It requires dedication, self-discipline, and a willingness to be present with your thoughts rather than trying to escape them. It's about creating a mental space where your thoughts are no longer in control, but instead you are in control of your mind. Laterally learning in our practice helps us to keep our minds busy rather than relatively lazy. As you begin to explore the concept of silence, it is essential to understand that both external and internal silence work together. External silence creates the conditions necessary for internal silence to flourish. When you remove external distractions, your mind has a chance to settle. And once your mind begins to settle, you can start experiencing internal peace. This is when true transformation begins. External silence is often the gateway to finding internal silence, but internal silence is where the real potential lies. It's in this quiet, still space that you can begin to heal, grow, and connect with your deeper self. When you cultivate both types of silence, you open yourself to profound changes in how you think, feel, and experience the world. Before we talk about how silence can improve our lives, it is important to understand the powerful benefits it brings. Silence is not just about stepping away from noise, it serves as a tool for enhancing many aspects of our mental, emotional, and physical well being. One of the most profound benefits of silence is mental clarity. In a world filled with distractions, our minds are often cluttered with endless thoughts, worries, and information. Silence provides a break from this constant mental activity. By creating moments of stillness, you allow your mind to clear out the noise, bringing a sense of order and focus. This mental clarity is crucial when it comes to making decisions. When the mind is quiet, it is easier to evaluate situations, weigh options, and choose the best path forward. Silence helps eliminate confusion, enabling you to think more clearly and make better choices in your daily life. Emotional healing is another key benefit that comes from embracing silence. Our emotions can often become overwhelming, especially in stressful situations. Silence offers the space needed to process and release emotions without the interference of external influences. By sitting in stillness, you allow yourself to feel and experience emotions fully, without judgment or suppression. This helps in understanding emotional triggers, reducing stress, and finding inner peace. The act of being in silence provides an opportunity for the emotional system to recalibrate, helping to release pent-up feelings and allowing healing to occur naturally. In addition to emotional healing, silence can enhance creativity. In the noise and rush of everyday life, our minds are often busy with tasks and distractions. But in quiet moments, the mind is free to wander. When you embrace silence, you create space for your imagination to flow freely, leading to creative ideas and insights. This is when your mind can access its deeper, more intuitive processes. It is in these moments of stillness that some of the greatest ideas and solutions emerge. Whether you are working on a project, solving a problem, or seeking inspiration, silence can open up pathways to creativity that may have been blocked by the constant noise of life. Silence also has a profound impact on physical health. Regular periods of silence have been shown to reduce stress levels, which can significantly improve overall well-being. When the mind and body are constantly under stress, it can lead to negative health effects such as high blood pressure, anxiety, and weakened immune function. By incorporating silence into your daily routine, you can lower stress and help your body return to a more balanced state. Studies suggest that silence can even lower blood pressure and improve cardiovascular health. The calming effect of silence allows the body to relax and heal, reducing the physical toll that constant noise and stress place on it. Benefits of silence are vast and interconnected. Silence clears mental clutter, enabling better decision making. It offers emotional relief, helping to process feelings and reduce stress. It fosters creativity, providing the space for ideas to flow. And it improves physical health, lowering stress and enhancing overall well being. By embracing silence, you tap into a powerful resource for growth and transformation that impacts every aspect of your life. Before we talk about how to incorporate silence into your daily routine, it is important to understand that making space for silence requires intention and consistency. While the benefits of silence are clear, It is up to you to make time for it and embrace it as part of your life. There are several practical ways to bring silence into your day, each of which can have a profound impact on your mental and physical well being. One of the most effective ways to incorporate silence is by setting aside specific times each day for quiet. Many people find it difficult to make time for silence in their busy lives, but by dedicating certain moments for stillness, you create the space needed for transformation. Whether it is early in the morning, during lunch, or before bedtime, choose a time when you can be alone and free from distractions. So you don't start with just 5 to 10 minutes and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable with the practice. This time can be spent sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, or simply allowing your mind to settle. Consistency is key, and by making silent time a regular part of your day, you will soon start to notice the positive effects on your mental clarity and emotional health. In addition to setting aside daily silent time, engaging in mindful activities is another great way to incorporate silence. Mindfulness practices help you connect with the present moment, and many of these practices can be done in silence. Walking in nature, for example, is a simple yet powerful way to embrace silence. When you take a walk in a quiet park or forest, focus on your surroundings, the sound of your footsteps, and the rhythm of your breath. Allow yourself to be fully present in the moment, without distractions. Nature provides a peaceful environment where the mind can relax and enter a state of stillness. Similarly, meditation is another powerful practice that involves silence. Whether you are practicing guided meditation or simply sitting in stillness, meditation allows you to clear the mind and connect with a deeper sense of inner peace. By engaging in these mindful activities regularly, you are nurturing your ability to embrace silence and reap the benefits it brings. Another practical approach to incorporating silence is through a digital detox. In today's world, digital devices are a constant source of noise, from the buzzing of notifications to the constant stream of information. Taking a break from these devices can have a profound impact on your ability to experience silence. Set aside certain times during the day to unplug from your phone, computer, and other digital devices. This will not only reduce the external noise in your environment, but also help you create mental space. You might consider turning off notifications during certain hours or designating specific periods where you do not check your phone at all. This digital detox will give you the opportunity to reconnect with yourself, quiet your mind, and enjoy moments of stillness without distractions. By incorporating daily silent time, engaging in mindful activities like walking in nature or meditation, and limiting your exposure to digital noise, you can begin to experience the transformative power of silence. It's not about completely eliminating noise from your life, but about creating intentional moments where you can step away from the distractions and find peace within. These practices are simple yet effective ways to incorporate silence into your daily routine and unlock the many benefits that come with embracing quiet. Before we talk about the challenges that come with embracing silence, it is important to acknowledge that stepping into the world of stillness is not always easy. For many, silence can feel uncomfortable, especially when it brings them face to face with their own thoughts and emotions. The discomfort with solitude is one of the most common hurdles that people face when trying to embrace silence. It can be unsettling to be alone with your thoughts, and for some, silence can trigger feelings of anxiety or unease. This is a natural reaction, and understanding these challenges is the first step in overcoming them. One of the main difficulties that people encounter is the feeling of discomfort when they are alone. In a world where distractions are constantly available, many find it hard to be at peace in silence. The mind often races and thoughts can feel overwhelming. When you first begin to practice silence, you might notice a flood of worries, fears, or emotions rising to the surface. This can feel unsettling, and it is easy to become discouraged. However, it is important to recognize that these reactions are a part of the process. Silence often forces us to confront what we have been avoiding, and this can be a crucial step toward personal growth and emotional healing. The key to overcoming the discomfort of solitude is gradual exposure. Rather than forcing yourself into long periods of silence right away, start small. Begin by setting aside just a few minutes each day to be alone in silence. You can sit quietly in a room focusing on your breath or simply allowing yourself to observe your thoughts without judgment. As you gradually increase the time spent in silence, you will begin to become more comfortable with the experience. Over time, you will notice that the initial discomfort starts to fade and you will feel more at ease in the stillness. Another challenge that often arises is the tendency to resist silence due to the fear of being bored or unproductive. In our fast paced society, we are constantly conditioned to be doing something, whether it is working, socializing, or engaging with technology. Silence, on the other hand, requires a different kind of awareness, a presence in the moment without any agenda. It can be difficult to quiet the inner need to be constantly busy. To ease into this shift, it is helpful to reframe your thinking about silence. Instead of viewing it as wasted time, think of it as an opportunity to recharge and reconnect with yourself. Recognize that silence is not about doing nothing, but about being fully present, allowing the mind to reset and refresh. Additionally, some people may feel overwhelmed by the thought of silence because they associate it with isolation. Being alone can sometimes feel like a form of loneliness, especially if you are not accustomed to it. However, it is important to understand that solitude does not equal loneliness. Solitude can be a powerful space for self discovery, reflection, and inner peace. To ease into this practice, start by engaging in activities that promote quiet, but not necessarily complete isolation. You might begin by going for a peaceful walk in nature or practicing a mindful activity like drawing or journaling. These activities allow you to be present without feeling completely disconnected from the world around you. Finally, it can be helpful to build a routine around silence. Creating a consistent practice helps make silence a natural part of your life rather than something you only turn to in moments of stress. You might start your day with a few minutes of silence, or dedicate a specific time in the evening to reflect in stillness. Having a set time for silence can make the practice feel less intimidating and more integrated into your life. By gradually easing into silent practices, you can overcome the discomfort of solitude and resistance to stillness. Embrace the discomfort as part of the process and recognize that silence is not something to fear, but a tool for personal growth and transformation. In conclusion, silence holds a transformative power that many of us overlook. By embracing moments of stillness, we can clear mental clutter, heal emotionally, boost creativity, and improve our physical health. Silence is not just the absence of sound, it is a tool for growth, healing, and personal transformation. As we've explored, incorporating silence into your daily routine can be simple yet powerful. Whether through setting aside quiet time, engaging in mindful activities, or disconnecting from digital distractions, each step brings you closer to a state of greater well being and clarity. I encourage you to start embracing silence in your life, even if just for a few minutes each day. Let it become a regular part of your routine and watch how it enhances your mind, body, and emotions. If you found this video helpful, please like it and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.